Okay, let's do the tier list. A disclaimer before catch 3 million tons of hate and drama and everything. If a team didn't make it, I can't put people who didn't make it far in S tier, no matter what. That's how I see it. So S tier is reserved for S tier. TTK, I'm always like impressed by his play. He always finds a fucking way to just perform very well on his heroes. Always impressive. I would say that it had nothing to do with players on this LAN. It was just like a team issue. Them as a team, they just couldn't adapt, identify, find a way, whatever you call it, you give it a name. Just didn't click for them, so I wouldn't say that it was because of any single player. He didn't have like the best LAN, but he also wasn't really ever the problem in the games. I'll definitely put him A tier, that's for sure. Vinny, I mean, he had the underwhelming LAN. It was hard, but again, it's mostly because of the team didn't click. Just didn't feel like the team found like what to do together, you know, like didn't adapt faster, like whatever. Delena definitely performed well. Self, it was rough for Self. I rate Self very highly. I rate Self probably the best DD in the world now after Kitty. Before that LAN, I would put him higher than Kitty. I would say Self is the guy who, like, when he picks DD, you know, like my panties are shivering, you know. This LAN, it just wasn't the meta, you know. He was just forced to play fucking Storm, Bucky, Elsa. It was rough. It was rough, right? So I wouldn't say that this is like a tier list about like a person's skill. It was mostly about the tier list of what happened on this LAN. Okay, Malenia, also underwhelming tourney for him. Like, it was rough. I would say Weenie had the worst performance out of the team. He just had a rough time. I'm not even sure I can blame him for it, but yeah, it was rough. It was just fucking rough. It was like war. Basically, the way I can describe, like, if I could, like, one word for like 100 thieves on this tourney, it was just war on their screen. War, fucking war. It just happens sometimes, and it's not really anyone's like bad per se. Chinese guys, I mean, I'm sorry guys, I love all of them. They were like amazing, but it's just not the level yet, sadly. Duep, high A, maybe even low S, but I'm not sure low S though. I think if he would be low S on this tournament, because you see S tier is like Terra, like Navi, like, you know, but definitely very high A. Definitely the best player in Gen G, like the best performer in Gen G on this LAN, and I would say that fucking Thanos, holy shit. And I remember he was a Thanos ever since China. I didn't know about this team, anything. I look first game and I just see this guy like completely fucking dominating. So yeah, everyone else, Boba had a rough performance, but I would say like low A. FMCL, I would say like both DPS did great. Alex had some bad moments. It was rough, but like it's new team. Skittles was low A. I would say Alex is just, I didn't like his Gambit. I would say that like for Gambit is, like that's the reason. That's the reason it didn't click. And I think Zenstari, I'm also thinking about it. He was always in a position where they were like saving this like thing character, and like it's just war on his screen, you know. How to get good tutorial. Maybe I'll do something like that. Junior Mother's Gingiet Museum, yeah. Cheaper town halls. What's that? Do I have high A? Wanna add S plus, A plus? Yeah, maybe I should add. How do I add? Can you guys tell me? How do I come back to being a human? Just stop LARPing. The top right. Reset. Oh, I draw. Yep, my bad. Okay. And then this will be... Can I like move them around? I can't, right? This is gonna be S. This is gonna be like S plus. It's like the best. And then this will be like this. And then like this. And then like this. And then this should be A. This should be B. This should be C. Should be D. I don't know. What's your opinion on controller in the current state of the game? I always think that controller, you're just handicapping yourself. I think Fox had like a pretty good take on it, but I still believe that if you're insane as TTK on controller, you can still play. Like, us humans, we can do whatever. It just, you know, sometimes takes a bit too much effort. But if you go through that effort to actually be that good, you know, you can be totally fine. So yeah, the app definitely, I would say I would put the app now S. Yes, because now we added S plus. The app will be like low S. FMCL, TTK, Dilena, Bobo, Skittles, Alex. I would put Alex in A, but like his Gambit performance was just not it sometimes. Vinny had a rough tourney. Self was just forced off of his heroes. It was rough. Millennia just kind of same as like both Winnie and Millennia. They just had war on their screen. I don't know. Nothing much to do, to be honest. Is Alex even a Gambit player? I'm pretty sure no. Yes, Ken is a Gambit player. Zenstari, yeah, just war. There's nothing like it's just hard. Okay, Rajara S plus, best player in the world. Trust me. Dreki Terra S plus, best DPS in the world. Fate. I have to put Fate in S plus for this grand final performance, even though I thought that Crook had a better performance overall across the stage, but maybe I'm biased because I look when I watch the games, like I notice Crook more, but again, like, you know, we're like buddies, so maybe like I'm biased. But Fate definitely has to be an S plus for that performance in the final. The problem is I haven't really watched the final, like really comprehended what happened, you know, to see. But even then, that like a Rako map in the end, it was Krug who kept that map alive, right? So I don't know. It's just a role thing, no? Maybe, I don't know. I just don't want to be biased, you know. Yo, thanks for follow. This we will rate later. I mean, all the Chinese players, I'm sorry guys, I love you, but yeah, it was just bad. Illicit OG definitely was the guy who looked the best and who I thought that like, oh, this guy's like the only guy who can make a difference in the team. RAD, we're gonna do a bit later. Gargoyle had an amazing tourney on Emma. Amazing performance on Emma. Like, I'm not gonna lie, we were VODing Gargoyle for Ducky and Luja, like his Emma ults and everything, and that's what kind of unlocked my tanks to give belt on Emma. So I would definitely say that Gargoyle has to be in B. Piggy, it was fine. Brownie definitely like high B. He was doing really good into us. He didn't had much showing, but he was insane. Yaki also did good. Supports, no. Supports was war. Absolute war. Alright, as last row, yeah, I mean, it's just like maybe here, but this guy was like the worst on their team. Okay. Let's go with Liquid, boys. Nero definitely goes here. 100%. I have to put Vess here. I just have to. It's hard because I have to put energy there too. Like, I definitely, no doubt, I put Polly here, I put Cooper here, maybe Cooper like lower. He had a rough time. Polly I would put S+, but the problem is, in the final match, they fucking gave him belt, okay? And I'm not even sure if it was on him or not, because guys, just so you know, upper bracket match into Liquid, when we were playing versus Liquid first game, second game, that like Hall of Jala, when Cooper had 14 deaths, I was walking around on stage and telling my team that I don't care what happens, you shoot Cooper or Nero on your stream, I don't really give a fuck. Whatever happens, you shoot a support. Okay, that was our win condition, because their supports are usually, if uncontested, they carry the fucking game. So our whole game plan was to give belt to supports and just it was war. So that what was happening probably with Polly, because he was getting fucking blown up. Okay, he was being focused hard. Okay, so I'm not sure how much it is on his bad, like, but without that final that final match, I would definitely put him as plus. I just have to be objective here. He got belted in the final. Okay, but still insane player. Same with Speedily. I think insane performance is just, I just didn't feel like he was making that big of like a difference like Rajaro was, Terra was, Fate was, Nero was, Ves was, you know. I don't know, but again, his role wasn't that flashy. He was just fucking playing Ultron, and I'm not gonna lie, he was pulling some insane stats on Ultron. Just maybe it's not that flashy, you know. Energy, I really want to put him here. I have to put him here, but it just doesn't make sense, kinda, because if this guy just was better in the final, this guy has to be a tier higher, okay? And then maybe by this logic, I have to put Vest down too, because Rajara, Vest was playing insane, don't get me wrong, but fucking Rajara, man. Rajara is just the fucking best player in the world. It's just not even close. You know what I mean? It's like absolute fucking goat. Yeah, I feel bad for the Paul. He was just getting changed his seat for 6 games straight, and he slandered for it. Yeah, I don't like the slander. I definitely understand. Raj says thanks. I mean, he knows it. I mean, he's just a fucking like beast, you know. And I think that my S+ tier has to be S+ best on the roll. This will be valid, right? So I will put Trust Me here. I'll put Rajaro, because Trust Me had a better series than Polly. Rajaro had a better series than Ves, even by a slight bit. Ves was playing like a fucking madman. Still, Terra is the best DPS in the world, undeniably, and he showed it. And then I have to put Crazy Kitty as the best flex melee on the roll. And then I have to put, yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah. I'm not sure if Crook had a worse tournament than Nero. That's the thing. I do think I just saw how much fucking Nero was doing. Plus I was talking to Legit, and Legit said that Nero was like the guy to keep the cool, to keep the like the composure in game. Like there was a lot on his shoulders, okay? So that's why maybe I'm slightly biased, and I'm not sure I'm not sure who had the best tournament. Fate has to be here for that final series. He has to be. Okay? If not that series, I would put Fate here, I would put Crook here, and I would leave it at that. But Fate did so fucking much in that final series. It's just uncomprehendable, like how much he did. Right? But I guess I can keep it like that because I just can't put Crook here. But then I have to because I put Vess here, right? If in my opinion Vess is here because Roger slightly gapped him. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll come back later. Dreki, definitely A tier. Definitely above Speedily. Because he was just more flexible and more impactful when he was flexing. Alright, my boys. Ducky 1. Actually, now looking at this, I don't think the app is S. I have to put him high A. Because I do believe that Ducky had a better tournament. I do believe that Luja was it was hardest for Luja to perform. And I do think that he has the hardest tournament out of everyone. So he has to be in A. It was war for him. Let's say I have to put him below Duep. Smashness had an amazing tournament. Probably the best he ever was. What about Terry? That guy did everything? Yeah, Terry is here. Bad meta for main tanks? Yeah, it's raw for main tanks. Smashness. I have to put Mash here. Vertigo here. And then Smashness. Oh, it's lagging. Smashness here. The problem is, can we be in this tier if we got fucking belted by them? Or am I delusional? Yeah, Daki was definitely the best performer on the best performer on the roster. Him and Kitty. But guys, tell me, like, you guys in chat, just like unbiased, okay, because I'm clearly biased, okay, towards my players. Can we be in this tier if we're top 3 confidently, but we got fucking full belted by these people? Like, we are not close to any of these people, but we're definitely better than everyone else in that, like, moment on the LAN. Can we be in this tier or not? Or do I need, like, another tier? Do I need like best in the role, S+, S, and then A? Make new tier. The problem is I can't drag tiers, you know what I mean? Matters most is that you guys outstood the expectations. Make A+. A+. Okay, alright. I could see that. D, this will be C tier, this will be B tier, this will be A tier, this will be A+. So I'll move all of these people here. No order. Miniature Cookie Piggy Last Straw. Like this. And then Brownie. Where's Brownie? Did I just lose Brownie? Oh yeah, here. And then the Ludzie, TTK, Dilena, Power Skittles, Ludzie. Okay. Vertigo Nas, how? Wait. I'm still like that's not correct. Smashness here, Ducky here, Mash, Ducky, Mash. Okay, this is looking better, and I think that we can put Ducky here. Thoughts? This I like. You guys had stood expectations. Okay, order. Sneak me on the ass. Bro, healers, let it go, bro. I think for you, it's donezo. How? Vertigo on ass, how? Can you explain? Because he played bad against TLC. TLC was full on me. And we stand no chance as a team against that team, so it doesn't matter how you play. But I do believe Vertigo had insane series and like across the board, and yeah, I think he like best showing I've seen from him. I think Lugia and Vertigo on A and Mash and Smash on A+. No. I would definitely say that if you really go and like I show you the plays he was doing in VP, like I'm giving him this for VP and Swamp games. Okay? VP and Swamp games, like I don't know if you care this much, but like if you go and rewatch his performance, it was top tier. Show the plays? Yeah. We're gonna get to that later. Your opinion is more important because you saw everything from his... Yeah, like I was like right there. Like I was seeing what he was doing on stage. I was feeling the emotions. I was feeling like the stakes like of that moment of like making a mistake or making a wrong move or like whatever. I know what I'm talking about, okay? This is not bias. I do believe Ducky deserves to be here in S. Do believe Crazy Kitty was the best flax melee on the tournament. Yeah. Skittles, let's go. Okay, here I will put Dilena first. Wait, oh, Swamp. Okay. First of all, Melaphobia, I would say has to go A+. It was the only guy that was shooting back. Okay. Second of all, I don't think they found a way to enable Denis in any way, shape, or form. Okay. I do think he had a very, very underwhelming tournament. Even though when he, like, some of his plays that he was doing were insane, but I just think that the potential was not there. Okay? For whatever reasons. It just always, when I play into Swamp, I think, oh, Denis is fucking Thanos. So maybe it's the ban line that I did into him that worked, maybe this, maybe that, I don't know, but it's like, it didn't feel like it, so I can't put him in A+, even though, like, I really would love to. Okay? I would say tanks, it was a hard meta for tanks, and we gave them belt. Okay? like our whole game plan was to completely like destroy tanks. So that's why like I have to put both Krasmang and Scatter in this like here. Okay. Forky Valentina had like the worst tournament out of everyone. It was war. It was just war on her screen. So we can move here. It was just war. I don't know. Like this is B tier is like war on their screen. Okay, that's like the perfect explanation of like what's happening. You know what I mean? Where did Boba get placed? Boba has to be here, A tier. I don't think he had like, I don't think he was like consistently insane, but when he was insane, it was really fucking good. Wait, let me read some chat. Okay, fucking Heel is yapping in my chat like a wall of text, war in my eyes. Crew kinda fucked up in the finals a bit, no? Did you feel like he died a lot on Invis? I wasn't watching the finals, so maybe you're right, and if you're right, that means that Crook has to go here. But I'm so fucking biased about Crook, it's hard. Thing legit, yeah, you heard the calls, and oh yeah, guys, you have to understand also the calls, you don't know the calls. The reason why Vertigo is an A+, both VP and SG games, he was calling everything, man. Everything, every fucking possibility. Like, he was like a fucking Doctor Strange. He knew everything. Everything was called, everything was communicated, like, he was so giga turbo locked the fuck in that, I mean, that's why, okay? And this is also important. Perfect, people had him in B and that is crazy. I mean, no, they're like delusional. Okay, so Forky Dog definitely an A. Oh, VP guys, sorry in the air. Thanks for the follow. Okay, VP is the hardest. Okay, Sparker. Definitely the only guy who was playing at some points during those games. Okay. Put Luja A+, get a Glazier player more. No, I'm trying to be as unbiased and as objective as possible and like really like give you my real thoughts, you know? What's up, bro? It's Jolly. Yo, what's up, Jolly? Just let me coach my team. It's fine, maybe some other day. He's not the IGL. Bonus points for in-game leader. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he's not IGL. He's not supposed to comp that, and he usually never does. But for those two fucking games, like, something unlocked in his brain. You know what I mean? Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, VP. At some points during those games, it felt like he was the only guy who was playing the game. Okay. Fincy had war, complete fucking war on his screen. Holy shit. I think he has like fucking flashbacks after that one. Because our whole game plan was just to hook him in as DD, put a fucking Gambit team up behind his back, put a wall, put a big wall, you know, it's just like fucking war. Same for Nevix, but I do think that Nevix played better. I can definitely say that Nevix can like confidently be an A tier. Even though it wasn't the best tourney for both of them, it was hard, okay? And then Phi definitely can be an A tier. Like, people shit talk Phi a lot, but watching those games, and it's not like he could do much, guys. Like, you have to understand the difference was team structure, like the goal in the game, the win condition we were playing for. It had nothing to do with like one guy randomly doing or not doing something. The difference is we were united under same simple fucking goal, and we were just executing it again and again and again and again, and they were just like kind of playing the game, you know what I mean? So they were always like on the back foot. It's hard, like it's hard to do. I definitely like don't understand the Fi slander after this LAN. I could understand Fiend's slander because like we did make war on his screen, okay? That's for sure. It's not really up to him because we have a goal, we go in and we fucking hunt for it. So like it's same as like Polly in final, you know what I mean? Polly like just was a how do you call it? Like a victim of circumstances, okay? But yeah, I definitely can't say the same about Fi. Both Gidra and Saipa didn't have like anything great as a as like in plays or like any like big moments or like whatever. Yo, what's up, Scattered? If you look at the people that getting criticized the most, oh shit, wait, it's insane. Yo, thanks for the sub, I appreciate it. Welcome. If you look at the people that get criticized the most are flex DPS players. Guys, this meta was so hard for like for DPS flexes. Oh my god, you can't imagine. Like Kitty had war on his screen, you know, when we were like VODing and like talking about like how to make use of it. And like Kitty looked like a complete fucking bot first day too, right? It's just like we found and identified at the LAN the way to play this meta, and some teams didn't, and it's not really up to their flex DPS, and it's not really up to like coach, even though it's valid to say, but it's just more like team effort. Like, you know, at no point I came up with everything myself. It's all about like us talking, identifying what to do. Fans always want flex DPS to pop the fuck off 20% with 2 early peaks every fight, otherwise they think they're bad. Yeah, that's like a bad mentality. You could not do it this fucking LAN, okay? You had 2 chunky beefy fucking tanks in front line with like infinite amount of like HP, sustain, CC, fucking everything, and then you had like supports that are like just like so good. Gambit, fucking like low-key triple support, like whatever. What do you do on the flex is just war on your screen, you know? That's why I think Jureki is like a S tier, because he was able, and by the way, just to say, I'm not saying that Kitty is better than Jureki. I just say that Kitty was the best on the role of melee flexes. Okay, no one matched Kitty on Cat, Didi, Wolf cumulatively as 3 heroes. That's what I'm saying. But Jureki, of course, was better than Kitty on everything else. And that's why he's a champion. He was better gun, right? And he was better flex in this meta. Outside of melees. Okay? One bad ult and you get slurs on Reddit. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. I saw that. So pretty good. BTA, we need C tier, no? No, because we added a tier. No. Yeah, like in my opinion, it's just like war on his screen. It's definitely not this tier. Ohio A tier. What do you think about this A tier? Bad, good? Why Ohio? I mean, I still haven't finished. I'm like thinking about it. As DPS and subs get flamed the most. Yep. The Penny Comp war. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know about the talking about Twitter. I mean, yeah, what's up, Cube? So anyone could argue with that. Alright. If player gaming, you should. So yeah, this is how I see it. So again, just to sum it up and kind of hone it down. Okay, Rajara, probably the best player in the world. And the reason why Terra is the best player in the world. The wording is weird, take it as you want, but I do think that without Rajara, Terra wouldn't be looking this insane and this dominant, okay? My personal opinion. Terra, best DPS in the world, best gun in the world. Fincy played badly on against RAD, Hypeneris and 5 were playing poorly the entire tourney. Okay, we will revisit that. Okay, Nero, just Thanos. Fate completely solo carried the final. On support, definitely best support in the final. Trust me, best second like tank, or like a tank that was not mag. Okay, for sure, because Polly didn't look good, so he was better. That's why he's best on the roll, in the wall, than on the tourney. Kitty best melee. Drake best gun. I'm not sure. I don't think I can say that, because then I would have to put Speedily here, both of them. But then I don't think that Speedily or Drake match the level of Terra, so that's weird. So I don't know. I don't know. Then all of these people are S tier, best players in the world, and I do believe that Ducky is like just touched that level. Okay, Ducky just sniffed this level of play, and I do believe that he looked very fucking solid across the tourney. Well, maybe not in the beginning, but it was on me. But like later, when we understood how to play, Ducky was like fucking like solid. That kid was locked in. So I'm not ashamed at all to put him with these players, even though he's last. Okay. Then A tier. Smash, Vertigo, Mellow, Sparker. Who can we place A tier? For sure, Dweep. Gidra, Cyper, Forky, Deus, Krasmang, Scatter, Stikefo. FMCL, maybe? Because every time I was watching the games, FMCL was like fucking doing a lot, no? Or am I wrong? Jiro performed best in his team after Sparker? Yeah. I think Speed should be S plus for the best flyer, since both Storm and Ultron were very strong and it was all he played. Yeah, you have a really good fucking point with it, man. The problem is, though, his DD, his cat. But then I shouldn't put Crazy Kitty. You know what? I should just put Crazy Kitty here. And that solves the issue. Because Kitty off melees wasn't even remotely close to Speedily, right? And then, yeah. Now where you live? Gidra, you're welcome. I mean, you'll like it here. You're welcome to come visit. Why Eve so low, if I may ask? It was just war on her screen. I don't know, just like war. I know what was happening in their team, or like team environment, or like whatever, but every time I was like looking at them play, it was just like war. I don't know. I still didn't fix. I'm like fixing this now. Okay, I'm fixing above. FMCL did better than Denis. Yeah, that's what I like. I remember. That's what I was thinking. Star was playing pretty good. Yeah. I think like let me, guys. Let me. Okay. Let me fix it. So this looks good. Okay. Now I don't have any conflicts. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 has to be flex DPS, but because all of these people have an issue, they can't be S plus tier. Okay, Drake didn't look as dominant on like Cat Didier or like whatever, but they also didn't really play it much. Speedily looked horrible on Cat. On Didi, fine, but I do think Crazy Kitty looked better. Crazy Kitty off melees looked, like just so, there are flaws, and that's why maybe I should put Crook here. I don't know, bro. It's so fucking hard. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe. Fuck. I don't know. Okay. Then we have A plus. Definitely us, because we're confidently top 3, and these people gave us belt, so we can't really be on like in the same tier as them. Only 2 people could, and they showed it. Then Melaphobia in the series against us was the only guy who was like really fucking like playing well at some points and not being lost. Same as Sparker, like outstanding performance. Same as the app in those series. At some points he felt like he's like the only guy who is like doing very good. I do believe that FMCL could be here, like last in this tier. And I think that this makes sense. If I can tell as measure of I was putting BTA to days, I'm actually surprised, but Genji performance good. Yeah, Genji were amazing. Amazing people too. And their families are amazing too. They're like supporting them. It's just like I just had a blast. Any interaction with Genji was fucking amazing. Crook all over is S plus, but finals he's S. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what fucks up with my head, you know? Everyone loves Genji for a good reason. Yep. Okay, guys. Terra should be in his own tier. It felt like he was absolutely Thanos. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, but I do believe that he was enabled by fucking this guy, okay? Guys, like, I see the game differently, okay? I see the game as like, if you have no fucking space and people are looking at you, no matter if you're Terra or 10 Terras, they'll just fucking gun you down like a dog. And the thing is that Terra, when you're watching this, at all points, okay, at all points in time, he has those opportunities that he, as the best DPS in the world, takes. Okay, he goes and takes those opportunities, makes those skills, whatever, but those opportunities are created by fucking Raj, okay? Mostly. On Mag. Like, I don't know. And you can't do shit because Raj Mag is first save. GG, bro. Like, he's already lost. Like, if I would be playing into them and I would be getting belted, I would give them Mantis and ban Rajaro Mag. Same way I fucking banned Ultron to Speedily. Like, Speedily on Ultron does... He's the only guy in the world who can do what he was doing. Same as Rajaro on Mag, in my opinion. And Vest comes very close, but just like... Just a little bit not there. Maybe experience, maybe whatever. Okay? Think Spark might have better than Terra energy? If he was in his shoes? No. No. It's mentality. I understood that mentality is everything, you know? Like really having confidence in yourself, okay? Really having like Sparker is a very nice, chill, like shy guy, you know? Like he's not too much in his head like about shit, you know? Very realistic and like very like hardworking. And same as Smashness, right? So that's why they're like same as kind of Melaphobia, right? But Terra, the difference is that he just takes duels and takes moments, like does stuff that like you need big amounts of like confidence and sheer fucking like ego that you're just gonna come out on top, right? So for Sparker to be better in their shoes or like in their environment, he would have to also change mentality. So, and I'm not sure if it's like doable. So I don't know. All right. So this is fine. So A tier. Delana. Who is the best in A tier? I mean, of course, my boy, because it's my boy. Full biased. I won't even think about like anything. Just because he's top 3, he has to be first in A tier. CNC. Alex should be here. I don't think I can put... I don't think... I'm thinking about putting Zenstari here. But I don't know. Forgot me on the list? Oh shit. The women's partner this season? Yeah. No order. It's impossible to order this. A, no order. A plus, ordered. B, war on their screen. I'm not sure about Zestari, guys. What do we think? Zestari? It was really hard meta for the tank. I mean, this looks good. Like, nothing here like strikes me as bad. No? Thoughts? Opinions? This looks good, no?